Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. If you're down and out and angry and depressed, you're the only one that made the mess. You're the only one that can clean it up. Yesterday is gone, and we are not promised tomorrow. Okay, I want to go over that wonderful list of all the things that control you throughout the day. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people pleasing, not able to say no. Drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself. Distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcast, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, never having enough, being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. If you're down and out and angry and depressed, you're the only one that made the mess. You're the only one that can clean it up. Yesterday is gone, and we are not promised tomorrow. Okay, today I want to talk about no judging. The only person we need to judge is yourself and how you react. And this is huge. I've seen this. I'm really seeing this lately. And again, I say to people, when you master the people you love, when you master your children, when you master your grandchildren, when you master the ones that are closest to you, everything else is a piece of cake. Anybody can perform for an hour. Anybody could go to work and do their thing. It's when you're sleeping and your most intimate person that you're with, those are the people you have to master because those are the people that know you the most. So when we all have to stop judging and stop being pissed off about where everybody else is. But this is where the boundaries come in. This is how we react. This is how we respond. I'm working with a guy right now, and he said to me, the nice guy always gets shit over. I said, no. Nice guys, nice women have to have boundaries. Too much of anything, you start to resent and hate. It's really that simple. It's really that measured. It's really that easy. When you feed somebody too much food, they get spoiled. They get sick. They get really negative thinking. They become monsters. When you give anybody too much, this is for people that have money, don't have money, too much love, too much attention, too much. So when you're judging and saying, oh, they're a spoiled brat, oh, they're rotten, well, they're rotten because you don't know how to say no. They're rotten because you don't know how to set boundaries. We have to learn, we can't judge where people are coming from. And again, it's up to us in how we react. And, I can't judge where my husband's coming from. I can't judge where my friends are coming from. I can't judge my clients. I can't make anybody do anything they don't want to do. All I can do is be a living example. The only reason I'm successful today and why I do what I do, why I have the authority to do what I do is because I eat, sleep, and breathe what I teach. I don't lie. I don't pretend to be something I'm not. I'm the first one to tell on myself. You know why? Because I can't stand living in my own shit, in my own skin, if I'm lying to myself, because I'm the only one that's being cheated. So today, wherever anybody's coming from, give people space, take a break. Breaks are healthy. Do a sabbatical. Do a 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, a year. See if you want to come back. They're healthy, very, very, very healthy. Because it forces you to look at your own shit, your own mirror. Like they say, mustard on your face, go look in the mirror. There's just so much hypocriticalness. There's so much judging. There's so much. But for me, what I'm really learning, this is where I was weak. I didn't set boundaries with the people I love all of the time. Some of the time, but not all of the time. Now I'm taking it to another level and they don't like it, but they do like it. They don't like it, but they do like it, because what it's doing is it's freeing them up to be themselves. It's freeing them up to be honest. It's freeing them up to let go of their crap. We are a living, walking example for what it is that we want. We attract who we are being. So if you're out there fucking around and having affairs and being all proud of what you do behind in the end, it all comes back. Any level of abuse that you do to yourself, it's coming back. If you sit up all night and binge on food, binge on sugar, binge on heroin, whatever you're binging on, it's all going to hit you right in the face. You're not getting away with anything. Those of you that are sneaking around doing your little porn and spending your money and gambling and whatever it is you're doing at night, masturbating all night long with someone else, it's going to smack you right in your face. Don't worry. The universe sees everything. You're not getting away with anything. So today, what I want you to do is respect where everyone's coming from. Do not take it personally. This is the emotional thing. Right now, I'm taking a break by somebody that I love very much. And you know what? It's much needed, because I really, really, really... You can empathize with somebody, but don't you sympathize. Sympathize keeps people sick. Back off. Say, when you're with a loving friend or people that you love, they will ask for your advice if they need it, but mostly just listen. Give them an ear. And if they want feedback, they will say, can I have your feedback? They will. And they know you would be gladly to give it. And this is stuff I work on every single day, is being a better listener. And especially with the work I'm doing. But what I have to do when I'm working with clients is, when I see something or hear something, I have to stop them to show them what they're doing. If they're being sarcastic, I have to say, stop right there. You're being sarcastic. Your ex was doing something so beautiful and you retorted with being sarcastic. So in order for that person to change that, I had to stop her like a dog while she was doing it, so she understands, so she doesn't keep repeating that same mistake over and over again. And there's this back and forth quiet anger that happens in relationships that I was talking about the other day. We've got the passive aggressive, the back and forth. And the other thing about going to war, you decide if you want to go to war or not. And when people say, oh, everything's so bad out there, it's so horrible, it's so terrible. No, it's in your home. What's terrible? Your war is in your home. None of us can ever control what's happening outside. So I suggest you look at who you're going to war with at home. We are the ones that create the war. We as individuals. So today I suggest that you don't go to war. If somebody comes with you with fire, splash them with water, walk away. Let people be where they need to be. Don't assume that you know. You don't know where people are coming from. And just be at peace with you. Create your day of all the things that are going to make you happy. And not too much of anything. Remember, balance. Our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you will get in return. Remember, the goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else your head gets backed up. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, if you have an attitude, be being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. Remember, we need those breakdowns to have those breakthroughs. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have worth. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world. No exceptions. Do your part. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms, your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying by Michael Singer. Spirituality begins when you decide you will never stop trying. Spirituality is the commitment to go beyond no matter what it takes. It's an infinite journey based upon going beyond yourself every minute of every day for the rest of your life. If you're truly going beyond, you're always at your limits. You're never back in the comfort zone. A spiritual being feels as though they're always against the edge and they're constantly being pushed through it. One should view their spiritual work as learning to live life without stress, problems, fear, or melodrama. This path of using life to evolve, spirituality is truly the highest path. Trust the process. You must go through the darkest night in order to get to the infinite light. What we call darkness is really the blockage of light. The spiritual journey is one of constant transformation. To grow, you must give up the struggle to remain the same and learn to embrace change. Discipline is freedom. The undisciplined mind is like an elephant. If left to blunder around out of control, it will wreak havoc. Confront the difficult while it's still easy. Accomplish the great tasks by a series of small acts. Eventually, you realize that you cannot actually hurt yourself if you go beyond your psychological limits. If you're willing to just stand at the edge and keep walking. If you go beyond, you used to pull back when it got uncomfortable. Go beyond where you were a minute ago by handling what's happening now. Imagine the peace that you could experience if you weren't constantly creating and defending your false self. Michael Singer. Okay, I'm going to read a little part. The Untethered Soul, again, by my man, Michael Singer. He really, really, really helping me to master my emotions. It's a daily process. All right, every day we bear a burden. Every day we bear a burden that we should not be bearing. We fear that we are not good enough or that we will fail. We experience insecurity, anxiety, and self-consciousness. We fear that people will turn on us, take advantage of us, or stop loving us. All of these things burden us tremendously. As we try to have open and loving relationships, and as we try to succeed and express ourselves, there's an inner weight that we carry. This weight is the fear of experiencing pain, anguish, or sorrow. Every day we are either feeling it or we are protecting ourselves from feeling it. It is such a core influence that we don't even realize how prevalent it is. Can you see how prevalent the underlying fear of rejection and failure is within you? Write about some of the ways that you try to avoid experiencing this. Now express what it would be like to replace these underlying fears with love, excitement, inspiration as the motivation for all your actions. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. I love it. It's funny. When you're changing and being in tune with all this and the people around you are like, wow, wow, where's she coming from? There's a freedom. I said this before. There's a freedom in knowing that you're going to be okay with or without anybody, down to your children. Do you know how many people I know that have walked away from their children, have walked away from their grandchildren, have walked away from their lives, have walked away from $1 million jobs, have walked away. It's freeing. It's beautiful. Again, it's that boundary. You don't judge where they're coming from, but you have the freedom to walk away. In what I've learned in my own life, and I'm working with a woman right now, it's just so hard to watch how grueling, how like holding on to her man. He had an affair, but the affair, there's two wrongs don't make a right. And I'm not saying, what people do We can all be inhuman. We're all guilty of being inhuman, believe me. But she decided to stay in the marriage. And now what we're working on is not punishing and not being a detective. And oh, it's just so much work. This holding on tight. I said, look, he's going to make his bed if he's going to make his bed. And if he's going to screw up, he's going to screw up. But why do you want to spend your days being a detective and holding on and not being genuine? See, here's how I feel. I told this to my husband. There will never be an affair. If it got to the point where I'm having an affair, I couldn't even sleep with him in the bed. I don't know how people do it. I just don't know how people do it. I just don't know. You're sleeping with the enemy. It's sick. I don't know how people do it. I said to him, I will leave your ass before I have an affair. I will let you know. There's no way I could sleep in the same bed knowing I just fucked another man. I don't know how people do it. I'm sorry. I like to sleep. I like to feel good. I love the integrity. I love standing for something. I love having a higher purpose. I love having a God that is so powerful. And that's who I answer to. I love the virtues. I love living a clean life. It's the ultimate orgasm, if you want the truth. It's the ultimate power. Talk about power. The cleaner you are, the more powerful you stand. And that's just a fact. So today, with this holding on and all these emotions, and oh my God, are they going to still love me? What am I going to do without them? What am I going to do without my children? Oh my God, don't worry. You have plenty of energy to do plenty of things. Don't ever go through life like holding on so tightly like you need them to love you. That's sick and that's desperate and that is horrible for you to live a life like that. Stop it. Start valuing yourself. Start standing on your own 2 feet. Start making stands in your own life. Stop letting your children binge and purge and shit all over you or your grandchildren or your friends. Stop it. And make your stands. Be true to yourself today. Don't you dare allow anybody to speak to you with disrespect. You shut them down as quickly as they're coming at you. You hang up the phone and say, you will not be spoken to this way. This is what we need to do. This, oh my God, my life without my husband and my wife. Are you kidding me? If they're abusing you mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, shut it down. And if you don't get help, I'm telling you right now, it's progressively going to get worse. You cannot do it alone. We always lie to ourselves. I know I sound redundant every single day because we are all thick-skulled. We need to hear it daily. So today, you create and master what you want in your life, how you love yourself, how you respect yourself, because everything we do to ourselves. And demand respect, or you don't speak to anybody who is disrespecting you. You walk away, period. Let them sit in their own shit. And remember, work on one thing at a time. Eventually it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. What's controlling you? I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. Be true to ourselves. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Everything we do is a practice and a discipline to master what we want. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day that you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and keeping my food clean. The rest will follow. We can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my workshops and my books. If you want to learn about my services, lifeinharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says subscribe. Share it with everybody you love and respect. Start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. There's order into receiving this information. In 30 days, you're going to say, wow, in 1 year, you will not recognize yourself. And remember, the more people we help win, the more we win. So share it with everybody you love and respect. And remember, I want you to have an unlikely day today. And thank you for listening.